Hey everyone, welcome and thanks for tuning in to Allied Health Mentors. My name's Eddie, and today I wanted to talk to you about how you can order blood tests either for yourself or for a patient if you're an allied health professional. If you watched my last video, you'll know that we're taking a look at my mole phlebotomy service webpage. It's something new that I've been working on, but if you haven't seen that last video, I'm going to put it in an ad card up here. I'm going to link it in the description. If you want to check that out, you should check that out before you check out this video because it kind of explains what website we're looking at right now and where I'm headed with this mobile phlebotomy service. But this is just kind of like a bonus item that I wanted to show you guys because I think it's really helpful and it's really cool to be able to order your own lab tests without needing to go visit a physician. So I kind of want to get into it right away. If we scroll down here on my webpage, Hemovative Mobile Phlebotomy Services, you don't have to start here, but if you want to, you can. I'm going to show you the URL that you can type in. But if you want to start here, this is www.hemovative.com, and this is my webpage. So if you do it this way, go ahead and come down to customize lab orders. I give a little description of what this is, and you can just click on this thumbnail here. And when you click on this, it's going to take you to this website, which is Alta Lab Tests. If you want to just type this into your URL, you'll see up here, altalabtest.com/hemovated. Now, full disclosure, this is my affiliate link to this website. So if you choose to get the test through this link, you're really helping out my mobile phlebotomy service, and you're helping out the channel. You're supporting us. So I really appreciate it if you do that. And I just want to show you guys how you do this and why is this helpful. So Alta Lab Tests is a website that has this platform that allows you to order tests without having to visit the doctor initially. Now, this goes without saying, but you should always consult your physician or consult your medical team if you're going to have blood drawn and you want to diagnose or you want to be diagnosed for a certain medical condition. But this really does help a lot of people who, let's say, get frequent labs drawn, or maybe their doctor doesn't want to order like a certain hormone test level, or you want to be more proactive and stay on top of certain levels like hemoglobin A1C or your CBC on your own. And in the world that we live in today, where we are very proactive in Googling everything and being knowledgeable and educating ourselves, I think this is a great platform for those type of people to use. Another way this might come in handy is, let's say patients go to the lab and their blood work isn't put in the system. We've all been there if you work in the allied health field or if you work as a lab assistant somewhere. You know that when patients' blood work isn't put in, it kind of takes a while to get a hold of the doctor or the right nurse to put in those orders. And so why not give the patient an option to order it themselves so that they can have it drawn? And the cool thing about Alta Lab Test is that it kind of integrates all that for you, whether you're a patient or you're a mobile phlebotomist and you want to offer this service as well to your patients where they can order tests and you can draw it for them, or they can order it themselves and have it drawn at a patient service center. So just a quick rundown of Alta Lab Tests. You have all these labs, all these tabs here, how to order tests, benefits, how it works. You can go through these yourself, but I just kind of wanted to show you what kind of the highlights of this are. So if we go to order tests and we go down to test categories, which is really cool, you can come down and you can search test panels, which I think is super helpful. So if we go down to test panels and we click on that tab there, excuse my computer speed, but it's getting there. Let's say you come up to categories and you just want to know what your fitness and training levels are. These are already pre-programmed panels that AltaLab Test has done for you. Maybe you're a man or a woman and you want to check your hormones. This is kind of like for people who want to be proactive and don't really know where to start. But I'm going to do liver health because liver health is pretty common. I myself grew up having a fatty liver due to poor diet and lack of exercise when I was little. And so this might have been something helpful for my parents to see because it would allow them to have tracked my liver health, my ALTs and liver function panels and enzymes and things like that. But this tells you here the different panels. So you have basic, basic plus, advanced, etc. And it does get more expensive the more comprehensive the testing is. And you'll see by these little blue dots that it kind of covers what labs are in those panels. So the very basic one is going to give you just these labs here. A CMP is already comprehensive as it is in checking your electrolytes and giving you guys a base. But of course, this, almost $1,000 panel over here gives you all of this, and that's a lot of tests. You're going to get a lot of value out of that. And then let's say you order one of these, you buy it for yourself, you go and get it drawn at a patient service center, and then you just follow up with your doctor on those results. Again, consult your doctor before doing anything. I am not a physician, so I can't tell you not to do that. So go ahead and follow up with your doctor always. But let's say you see this basic liver, health panel, and you see comprehensive metabolic panel, lipid panel, and you're just kind of a normal person. You just want to know how to order your own lab tests, so you don't necessarily know what these mean. Well, if we expand this, the cool thing about Ulta Labs is that they show you, one, the test name and the different biomarkers that are going to be in this, but they also give you a description. So glucose, we know sugar, but it kind of goes more in depth. Blood glucose measures the amount of sugar called glucose in the sample of your blood, and it goes on, and it does that same thing for albumin and alkaline phosphates and globulin and proteins, etc. So it's really cool because it allows the patient or the user or the technician in some cases to have a better understanding, provide the patient with a better understanding, and kind of educate ourselves, right? It's really awesome. Same thing if we go to CBC, although the basic metabolic or the basic one doesn't have this panel, this test. The Basic Plus does. And so if that's something you're interested in, so that you don't have to order everything individually, you bundle them by using these panels, which saves you a little money. But yeah, so again, information, and it tells you more about it, which I think is great. Now you do see the red prices. These little red prices down here is how much you're saving. You actually get a discounted price through Ulta Lab Tests. They've partnered with their testing laboratories to get you the best price, which I think is great. A lot of times, if you have a deductible, a very high deductible for your insurance, why pay to initially see the doctor and get that first screening only to be handed a lab slip to go get your blood drawn, and the doctor not really tell you anything and say, okay, let's follow up in 2 weeks. When you could have just gotten the blood drawn proactively, paid out of your pocket, whatever the amount is, probably way less than your deductible, and then take the results and follow up with your doctor that way. I feel like this is a great way to remedy that. So let's say here you just want to search. You can also just search for tests, and this is just a quick example. Let's say you search STD, and you want an STD panel here. Now the STD panel is $139 for the basic, and it's like the other one I told you. It shows you the biomarkers, chlamydia, HSV, RPR, which is syphilis, and it kind of tells you the monitor, what the monitor is for, and gives you a brief description. So this is awesome. Anyone can do this. If you want to learn how it works, you can go and learn how it works. You can also, track and view your results. However you want to do this, it's very helpful. If you want a testosterone, I don't think I spelled testosterone right. I didn't. But let's say we put test because it's going to be testosterone. I know a lot of, especially men, and some women want to stay on top of their testosterone levels for fitness reasons. So let's say you're a bodybuilder or you work out a lot and you want to work on your physical fitness, and testosterone is a concern for you, you can do that. You see it's the most popular, so it tells me right there that people who are into their fitness probably get this test a lot. So whenever you're ready to get that test, you can check out. When you go to check out, it's going to prompt you to make an account, and it's going to give you the total. So the subtotal of this is $48 just for the specific test. But every test that you order, you're always going to get an $8 draw fee. And this is to cover your fee when you go to the lab. So the cool thing about Ulta Lab Tests is that they use Quest Diagnostics. So anything that you order through here will be drawn depending on where you live, but a lot of them are through Quest Diagnostics. So when you go, they're not going to charge you anything. You pay everything through Ulta Lab Tests on this website, and then they email you a requisition. You take that requisition and you take that to the Quest Diagnostics of your choosing, and it'll prompt you to do all that in here. I'm not going to go over it because I want you guys to go on this website and see it for yourself and really learn it. So it'll let you pick a patient service center through Quest Diagnostics. You take the requisition, which has been emailed to you, and you get your blood drawn, and it's super easy. They don't charge you anything because you've already paid on Ulta Lab Tests, and this is a very, very low fee to have your blood drawn at a Quest Diagnostics. You should see what they charge insurance. It's way more than this. So yeah, $56 for this test, whatever the test is. Like I said, these are all discounted prices, which are probably a lot less than what Quest would charge you on your own, or what they charge your insurance. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot of use out of it. Again, they email you the requisition, they email you your results, you take those results, you follow up with your physician. Oh, and one last thing, they have weekly promotions all the time. They're always doing savings. So if you go down, check out the weekly promotions. They're going to show you all the different tests that have things off, like for Father's Day or Mother's Day. If you want to know your blood type, you guys really got to check out these tests, because some of these your doctors won't order unless they have a diagnosis or a reason for it, because you need to build insurance, but the insurance has to see that there's a valid reason for the doctor ordering that test. But here, this cuts out the hassle of having to deal with insurance and sometimes missing lab tests from a doctor. This cuts all that out, so it's super helpful. I highly recommend it. And lastly, if you are going to do this, make sure you use the link below, because this is my affiliate link. Full disclosure, AltaLabTest /Hemovate. I really appreciate you guys helping out the channel. Clicking on the Allied Health Mentors. Remember, we're all about building up allied health professionals, sharing our knowledge, and really understanding that as allied health professionals, we can do so much more. We're worth a lot more than many of us think, and I hope to inspire you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. Send us a message. Follow us on social media. All the links are in the description. Facebook, Instagram. Check us out, Allied Health Mentors, or check out my mobile phlebotomy handles at Hemovative. It's all over social media. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.